Hi, I'm Todd Wente, and this is the Daily 180. 180 seconds of motivation and inspiration intended to help you take action and make progress in your life. This is episode 590 of the Daily 180, and we're staying with Tribe of Mentors, but we're moving on. We've seen everything that Graham Duncan could give us, and we're starting to talk about Mike Maples Jr., some of the quotes that he gave as he went through this process. This first one that he gave, and I have to admit there were some other things along the way that I was like, wow, I really like that. Maybe I'll talk about that later. But this one, my goodness, I really wanted to spend some time. He said, asked the question, what advice would you give a smart, driven college student about to enter the real world? He said, it will be tempting to live a life that impresses others, but this is the wrong path. And he goes on to talk about some things that makes the path right or wrong, or however it is that you want to phrase it. I typically don't use right and wrong. I typically use wise and unwise, but I would agree with him 100% that trying to choose a life that is impressive to others is probably not very wise. I've done that. I've spent large portions of my life trying to figure out how I can impress my parents, how I can impress my wife, how I can impress my friends, how I can impress my neighbors, how I can impress anybody around me with the things that I'm doing. I chased job titles, I chased money, I chased travel, I chased status, I chased things, I chased all kinds of stuff. And I will tell you right now that that kind of process is a never-ending treadmill of guilt and regret, because it never allowed me, at least for me, it never allowed me to really make progress in the areas that I wanted to. Whenever I was trying to spend time making progress in the areas that I wanted to, man, all the impressive stuff that I was trying to add to my resume or add to my lifestyle or add to my stories that I could tell would just kind of drop away because there wasn't time. There's only time to either pursue the things that are really meaningful to you or pursue the things that you think are meaningful to other people. Given that choice, the only one that I think comes with any degree of sanity, any degree of self-satisfaction, any degree of peace is to choose the things that impress you. Rather than trying to be impressive to others, choose the things that are impressive to you. The things that you think provide value, the things that you are willing to give your time and your life and your energy to. Those kinds of things are what we call being authentic. It's not about the clothes you wear. It's not about the house you live. It's not about the way you talk. It's about choosing to pursue the things that are deeply meaningful and personally powerful to you, regardless of what everybody else around you is telling you you should or should not be happy with. Doesn't mean you can't have a career. Doesn't mean you shouldn't have a career. Doesn't mean you shouldn't chase success in all of those areas. But it does mean that maybe if you can find a way to make your career and the things that are authentically impressive to you to match, boy, you may unlock tremendous progress in your life. I hope this has been worth it for you. I hope this has been valuable for you. It's something I've been working on for a long time. I share the journey with you in hopes that it will make the journey easier. As I always say, hit the button to subscribe, hit the bell to be reminded. This has been the Daily 180. My name is Todd Wente. Go forth and conquer. We'll see you next time.